Hi. I did a whole like thing without recording, but I wanted to talk about my last job. The very last job that I had was is actually the year that October 7th happened. Maybe I shouldn't mention that. But it was the year when Palestine was starting to get berated with the things. I don't know if I can fucking say that. But that was a long fucking time ago. I think that was 3 years ago. Not a long time ago. It feels like a long time ago. Anyway, but they're obsessed with me. I live rent free in their fucking heads. They are helping my next door. They are also helping my next door neighbors to help get me to kill myself because of a post that I made on TikTok. I talking about them. But I'm gonna redo it. I'm gonna talk about them again. And I'm gonna add a few people. I'm gonna start with Scott. Scott is a complete psychopath. I believe he is. I think he went to jail. I think he's had to have gone to jail at least a couple of times. Because he likes chaos. Um, I don't really know if he's narcissistic, but he's definitely like the ringleader of the four of them. So Um, but his wife is a woman that I went to school with a long time ago. Her name is Jamie. She has Crohn's disease. And apparently she's a fucking racist too. But what else? Jamie, his wife, is also his boss. So, yeah, he was over or she was over him. She also worked with Atkins, I guess. Let's see what else. Um, then there's Brian, or is it Brandon? It's one of the bees. Um, he looks like a Unabomber. He looks like he builds pipe bombs in his room. Um, which I've been to their house. I'll talk about that later. But yeah, he looks like he just leaves bombs in places just so he can blow them up. Like he builds pipe bombs in his fucking room. And then there's Charles. He's basically the field Negro. And if you've ever seen The Quick and the Dead, he walks like that guy who just got out of prison. He really fucking does. But he doesn't have any teeth. He doesn't have any front teeth right here. All of it's gone. Like it's gone. They're gone. They're just gone. And I know he's got insurance. He works for, a cleaning company. He works for Atkins, which has a contract with William Woods. Um, and what else? Yeah, but Charles, he's basically the field Negro. And then there's fucking Noah. Noah is the reason why I got a fucking camera. Um, he would come up to my window, which it's not. We don't live in a two-story house or anything. Like it's a very low, like like you can crawl out of it. I've done it before. Um, he would walk up to my fucking window and he would call me a monkey. And he tried to insult me one time by saying that I couldn't drink alcohol. He used that as an insult. You can't even drink. That's what he said. So insulting. But it was mainly because I was taking a certain medication that you can't drink with. So, but I said that he looks like somebody who would facilitate a rape. But at this point, he is basically someone who probably would like rape someone. He has very high incel energy. Um, he might be trans, and I'm sorry to the trans community. I don't mean to insult you. I'm strictly talking about him. He might be trans, but he has such a high pitched voice that he sounds very feminine. You know what I mean? Like very feminine. He high incel vibes. Um, probably would rape someone, most likely would marry a child because they're easy to manipulate. Charles is definitely fucking with 14 to 16-year-olds. Would not be surprised. Would not be surprised. Um, but the other two that I wanted to add is, and I don't fucking know their names, but I've seen them. This one girl who also sometimes works for Adkins. She always sounds like she's belligerently drunk. Um, you can understand what she's saying, and she does get stoned. Like she smokes the ganja. Or she smokes ganja oils, you know. She's always like on something. Like she sounds like she's belligerently drunk. You can understand what she's saying, but she just sounds like she's had a lot to drink. And her supposed husband, he's black. He's the house Negro. But I think he's starting to go to school at William Woods. Um, but he talks to what whoever the fuck they are, the Cheyenne and fucking P3DO Josh, who wants to grape my kids and grape me. Um, you know, fucking weird bitch. If I could get a picture of him, I would fucking post it. I would post it fucking everywhere so everybody could see his fucking face. But I can't get a fucking picture of bitch. One day I probably will just like go up to the fucking fence and take a picture of all of them just for the sake of fucking posting it fucking everywhere. I'll fucking do it. I fucking do it. I don't fucking care. But they will come to their house sometimes and talk shit and try to fucking make me feel bad. But here's the thing. They all voted for they're Trumpty Dumpties. They voted for a 3PDO. And two of them act like 3PDOs. Or one of them, they definitely act like 3PDOs. Like, and, and it's like their morals or their morality bar is so low that it's burning in hell. And sometimes I get frustrated and I cry about it, but at the same time, it's just like they're white trash. They think they're a part of something great because of they're a part of the Confederacy. They're a part of the Aryan Brotherhood. They're fucking white trash. That's it. They're to the far right, the higher ups in the far right, they're basically just cannon fodder. Their bodies, their votes, they're nothings. Unfortunately, they have children who are gonna grow up to be fucking racist as well. Good luck, kids. They're probably gonna get their teeth knocked out. Um, but yeah, that's why they fucking drive past my house sometimes at night when they're taking their lunch break. Um, but today the house Negro decided that he wanted to come up to Josh and Cheyenne's house and try to talk shit. And I got a little frustrated. I cried a little bit. But then I realized he's stupid. Like he might be going to school at Westminster, but he decided like he wanted to pretend like he was slick and he went the long way around instead of crossing the bridge because he didn't want me to see like I was filming at the time. He didn't want me to see him crossing the fucking bridge. But these fucking people are batshit fucking crazy. Like they will mess with my fucking head, but like I said, they're still white trash. They're just bodies at the end of the day. Like fucking Donald Trump wouldn't take them fucking seriously. They're white trash. Fucking white, not, I don't want to call them Hicks. Peckerwoods. My grandfather used to always call them Peckerwoods. They're fucking Peckerwoods. White, saltine, stale crackers. And that's it. That's all I had to say. Thank you for listening.